Hi everyone, today I'm going to smoke some ham. I'm going to make some ham out of some pork. I've got some pork that's been sitting in some brine for about 4 days. It's been a honey and mustard brine, and we'll get that out later. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to light our kettle barbecue. This is a Komodo, it's about 40 years old. My parents bought it when I was a kid. And so last night it was getting a bit late, so I stopped. So I put some charcoal on the bottom, and then this has got a smoke box which we'll use a bit later. And we've got this ring here that I bought yesterday. Went out and spent lots of money. Bought this ring here that I'll put some plates on, like reflector plates, which we'll show you later. So I've been using these natural fire lighters because they don't smell so much as those other ones. And I probably won't use that many. Open up the air vent at the bottom. I'll try and sort of bury a few in here. A bit of paper in the bottom there just for good luck. Might as well get it lit. Oh yeah, might as well put 4 in. I'm not an expert at barbecue. Come on. Oh yeah. Come on, light. Light. I'm using charcoal rather than heat beads. I don't know why, but I just think charcoal's nicer. Chuck a bit more of these on the top here. Then I'll close the lid, open up the air vent at the top as well. Hopefully we'll get that going, so probably wait 10 minutes and we'll have a look. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes later, and here's some wood chips that I soaked overnight. So these are chips of hickory and mesquite, is it called? How do you say it? And then these are just hickory bits and bobs. So I'm just going to open up the Komodo and put these into the little basket. These handles will be a bit hot. Oops, I shouldn't have left the lid on that basket, should I? Oopsie. I do get something to get that off. It's going to be really, really hot. Put the lid off, put it there. Lexi doesn't stand on it. Put these inside here. And take these bits and chuck them around. Might not try and put them really where the fire's burning. Just get them on the other way, and as the fire burns, it's going to make these smoke. How many do I want? Oh, that's probably enough, don't you think, Lex? I reckon that'll be enough. And then I might just top that up with a bit more charcoal. Fill it up to that level where that bottom ring is, because 2 bits of ceramic, these bits of ceramic will fit on top of those rings. So these are things I bought yesterday. I bought a flexible cooking rack, so that's the rack bit, and I bought the two plates. That gives you a bit more options. You can later on I can make a bit of a tortured path of heat for cooking other stuff. Unfortunately, because this is not a Komodo Joe thing, I had to take out this ring here out of my Komodo to get that thing in. Okay, so I'm going to top it up with a bit more charcoal, and I'll put this lid back on. Yeah, still warm. Woo. That on. More charcoal on. So this is going to burn for about 4 hours. And I don't really mind how hot this gets at the moment. I just want to get it up to a good heat. These little deflectors So all the smell from, well, there actually is no smell from those other things, so that'll just deflect the heat and stop too much heat getting into the meat. And I'll put some water on top of that as well in a bowl. So I want to close that up while we get the ham ready, and open that right up so we can get that burning again. Okie dokie. Okay, so earlier in the week I put some two legs of pork in a brine solution, and then I put it into my camp fridge thing here, which I set to 12 degrees, and that's been fluctuating sort of 11 to 13 degrees. So we'll take this out now, and it's got yeah, honey and mustard in the brine, other bits and pieces which I'll tell you about a bit later, and take this and get the bits of pork out. Okay, it's 10 minutes later again, and what I'm going to do now is set it up ready for the pork to go on. So I've got a big pan of water, and the idea of this is that if we go slightly above 100 degrees, the energy is going to be absorbed by turning the water into steam using the latent heat of the water. I'll put this on top. Okay, that's not so good. That's right, beautiful. And what I've got is a digital thermometer. So I want to get the temperature in here while it's smoking to between 80 and 100 degrees centigrade. So it's only 25 at the moment. So we'll close this little puppy up. It's got a little magnet on it. Love gizmos. And close it up again. It's not that hot in there at all at the moment, so it might take a while now just to get the heat up. In fact, you know what I might do is I might go and put boiling water in there instead of that cold water. It's just going to take way too long. So open the puppy back up, and I'll fix it up. I'll see you in a little while. Okay, here's the pork that's been in the brine curing for about 4 days. So there was 2 lots of 2 kilos, and I left the string on one and I took the string off the other one, just thought to see if it makes any difference. And it's been yeah, a honey and mustard cure, and I don't know what we're supposed to do. I might just leave them moist. I'll just put them on these racks, and then you might put the one that's nice and tight on that rack and the one that's kind of loose on this rack. And what should I do? Skin side up or down on that one? Let's go skin side down, shall we? Okay, and then this one here, let's do skin side down as well. I'll take those out to the Komodo, and we'll pop those inside, check the temperature, and gotta wait 4 hours. Okay, you want to shoot the bottom there. It's you ready to go? Good to go. Okay, the kettle's reached, what is it now, 98 degrees, that's about perfect. And you see all this smoke coming out, it's coming out everywhere. So I closed up the air hole, try and make sure it doesn't get any hotter. Hope it doesn't get any hotter. When I open that up, there's going to get pretty smoke. There we go. Pop the meat in. The water does something else as well, 2 other things. The water will help keep the humidity high inside the smoker, which is important for pasteurisation, and it's also going to act as a bit of a drip tray for the juices. Okie dokie. Close that off a bit so we don't lose too much more smoke. Drop down all to 78 degrees instantly because he's lost all that heat. So that should pick up a bit. You might just open up a little bit more air. Oh yeah, you can see feel all the heat coming out the top there. That's pretty damn hot. That'll pick up heat pretty quick. Alright, we'll come back in a little while. Hi, back again. It's been about 4 hours. It's been surprisingly easy to keep the temperature constant. As you can see here, it's 88 degrees and it's stayed at about 88 degrees for most of the time. Went up to as far as 99 and as low as 83 or something like that, but I thought it was going to be hard. It was really easy. So what we're going to do now is open up the barbecue and we'll put the probe inside the meat, and we need to have 72 degrees in there. And the smokiness is kind of gone. There's not much smokiness left in it. We want to get the probe in the middle of the meat pretty much. So right about there. And let's see what that's going here. So that's showing. We'll close this lid so we don't lose too much more of the heat. $73, $72, $71, $70. Right, I might just leave the probe in there and maybe open up this a little bit more, give it more heat, and we'll just leave this like that now for, I'll come out every sort of 20 minutes like I have been, and when that gets to 72, it'll be pasteurised inside. And yeah, that's a dog. Hey Buster, don't lick the board. Okay, so see you back here in about 20 minutes. Okay, it's been 4.5 hours now. We got the timing a bit wrong before when we pulled it open. It's only 3.5 hours before. And also the temperature of the internal temperature, my book said 75. In my mind I thought 72, and I googled it and it said 63. So 72 is where I'm going to stop. There's a little bit, so I drop some mint through, you know, just for fun. Take that out. Put it in there. Might as well take it out like that. Hope the dog doesn't get to it. Oh yeah. Let's take it inside and chop a bit off one of them and have a bit of a taste test, shall we? Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to take a little bit off to start with. You're supposed to leave it in the fridge for a day before you do this, but I can never wait that long. Salty, something else. So, Tim, want to try some ham? Dad's homemade ham. Fraser, you want to taste? Smoky. Okay, I'm going to vacuum seal one of these hams so that it can last longer in the fridge. And a bit much there and there. Now I might make it a bit shorter. About there-ish. Just like I bought one. So I might take that to work to share with my colleagues. So I'm just going to put that in an ice bath and drop the temperature as quick as I can. Because it's in a danger zone when it's in between the 60 and the sort of 4 degrees-ish, I think. So you want to get it down as quick as you can. And the best way to get the heat transfer is through an ice slurry. So leave that in there for a couple of minutes and put it in the fridge, and that'll be it, all done. Here's the bit that we prepared. The kids have eaten from there to here in about 3 seconds flat, so I reckon it's going to go pretty quick. We've got one in the fridge. Thanks everybody for watching. Please subscribe, and yeah, hopefully I'll make some more and we'll all be good.